Okay, everyone, hello and welcome back to Pokemon Legends ZA's DLC. It is time for more Mega Dimension. Ow. It is time for more Mega Dimensions here on DSPGaming. Today, we will be checking out some more of the story stuff. If you remember last time, we had just done this mission where we had this evolved Pokemon, and we did the side quest where we had to beat his, like, alter ego Pokemon. There's two Pokemon that both evolve different ways depending on what armor you give them. So we did that last time. And I'm trying to remember what we were doing next. Weren't we headed towards a story mission? Yeah, we had to go to the Lumiose Museum, that's right, in order to continue on with the story. So we'll probably do that today. We do have some more rifts and things to go into. And, you know, we could actually go into these and catch some new Pokemon as well. Do we need any more points? That's the wrong button. It says just head to the Lumiose Museum. So actually, we are not currently raising any of the dimensional points. So it would make no sense for us to go into a dimensional rift right now. We're not going to gain points towards our objective. We should just go to the museum to start today. Okay, cool. Oh, it looks like we actually have a Mabel's research to claim. 10 bottle caps. Close combat. Use your attacks by abandoning defense and charging in close to targets. It lowers your defense and special defense stats for a short time. So it's very damaging, but you leave yourself wide open if you use that. All right. I probably won't get it then. Or I won't use it, I should say. Okay. All right. So far, we have someone who contributed to keep Frankie in the party today. And I just received a $20 super chat from Princess Luna, who says, please keep Glacy in the party today. So we will do that as well. Thank you, Princess Luna. That's the biggest super chat of the day so far. Thank you, thank you. Up to 102 of support on today's stream. Much appreciated. Thank you guys, as always, for supporting my Pokemon streams. You're awesome. Okay, so Glacy stays and Frankie stays. We currently have the brand new Drago Dragonite. We also have Arthur, who we just added. And then we have some MVPs, like Cool Rock has actually been a really great Pokemon last few streams. And of course, we have Phil, the legendary Pokemon, who we've only used a couple times, I think, right? I don't think we actually used Phil that much. But we'll have to see how it plays out today if we want to swap these around or not. All right, I think we should just go right to the museum. I think I want to advance the plot, so here we go. Okay, the Rouge District. Hell yeah, Dragonite, one of the... Is it Gen 1, right? Dragonite was in original Pokemon, was it not? I think so. I could be wrong, but I thought it was. One look into the Lumiose Museum and you can tell it's remarkable. If buildings were Pokemon trainers, this one would be a champion for sure. I never had a chance to visit, even with how close it is to Hotel Rishisime. I'll be our tour guide, as long as you two don't mind that I know nothing about art. By all means. There we go. Let's begin with that painting over there. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Lead the way, Miss Karina. There we go. Look at this. A house with a bunch of mushrooms and a tree and a clock? What a fantastical looking city. Does such a place really exist? It sure does. The gym leader there is pretty mystifying herself. That tree in the painting's supposed to be 1,500 years old. Maybe AZ watched it grow up. Base Doomslayer says, yes, the Dragonite is a Gen 1 Pokemon introduced in the original Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. I thought so. I thought I remembered it from back then. Cool. All right. I bet you're right. I'm sure his long years of wandering took him to all kinds of places. I would quite like to see this 1,500-year-old tree. It's ours for the seeing. People can go practically anywhere as long as they've got Pokemon. My dear mama once told me the same thing. She said it's part of what makes a trainer's partnership with their Pokemon so amazing. You know, I just realized I didn't move my monitor over. Oops. Hold on a second, everyone. But you guys are not close. I was like, why can't I see them so easily? Because you guys are not in the right spot. Hold on. Here we go. Ah. That's much better. Now I can see all you guys. I was totally wondering. I was like, why am I looking two different directions? I forgot to move my monitor. That's the whole point of this new setup, is to have the maneuverability, so now the game is right next to the monitor. Good, so now we got it all set up here. Rotate this monitor a little bit towards me. Yeah, if Poxy is around and wanted to name a Pokemon, Poxy still gets the ability to name a Pokemon because of that 2,000 kicks earlier where someone said that she could do that, or he or she could do that. But I don't know if they're here. They haven't talked in a while. Okay. She said it's part of what makes a trainer's partnership with their Pokemon so amazing. I've gone all over the place with Lucario and the rest of my team, and I think your mom's spot on. Let's see what's upstairs. Dragonite is the only Dragon-type evolution line alongside Dratini and Dragonair. It's a powerful pseudo-legendary and the final form of Dratini available in the first game. There you go. Alright, looks like we're gonna go upstairs now. Yeah, ta 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 ta. Oh. One truly appreciates the scale of Lumio City when seeing it laid out this way. Hotel Richisime and this museum would be over there, right? Indeed, they're a fairly long way from Hotel Z, with many people filling the city between them. Yeah, this city's sheer charm draws all kinds of people here. Though Lumiose can also be a disaster magnet, that big power outage, the tower running wild, and now Hyperspace Lumiose too. That's true. As much as I hope to find that fine legendary Pokemon in hyperspace, the idea that Hyperspace Lumiose could merge with Lumiose is troubling. We'll stop it. No worries. Yeah, that's why we're doing all the survey work, to make sure things turn out okay. Plus, we're going to find what's causing all the rogue Mega Evolution and stop it. We won't let those poor Pokemon keep suffering. Exactly. Hold on one second. Here we go. Indeed, I'll make donuts diligently to support you. Is it all right if we go see what's on display over there? You bet. So there's still more. But wait, there's more. It's remarkable that people in the olden days used handmade Pokeballs to catch Pokemon. They sure had it rough. Thank goodness we can mass produce them now, like at the Pokeball factory here in Kalos. Getting interested in catching some Pokemon for yourself, Ansha? Seems like more you're Hoopa's friend than its trainer, but I bet you do a good job. I'm not quite sure I'm up to the challenge of becoming a Pokemon trainer, especially considering the examples I'd have to live up to, like my dear mighty mama. Being a Pokemon trainer doesn't mean you have to try to be the strongest one, you know, although I'm curious how I'd feel to reach rank A in the ZA Royale. Anything to share, DSP? I was over the moon. Yeah, right. Makes sense. You were doing it so you could stop the tower from wrecking the city after all. Well, Lansha, if you change your mind about becoming a Pokemon trainer, let us know. I'll put you through the ring. My special coaching process. You're very kind. I'll consider it. Shall we move on to the next exhibit? Shall we ever? Okay. What is that? Is that from a game? This is the Temple of Sinnoh. They say some legendary Pokemon appeared here. What if we found a section of Hyperspace Lumiose resembling this temple? What's up, TX Shooter? How are you today? Happy holidays. Good to see you. Do you think the fine legendary Pokemon I'm looking for would be there? What's up at the bottom of the screen? You guys see that, right? Take a look at the bottom of the screen. The graphics are glitched out. They're like twitching. Haha. And now they're fine. Hard to say, maybe. If the Pokemon you're after had something to do with this temple, that is. That would make sense. Hey, don't forget that you already got a spectacular Pokemon in Hoopa right there. Maybe it seems like no big deal since you're together all the time, but that one's special. Pee-hya-hya. How'd you meet Hoopa anyway? I happened upon Hoopa, I suppose it was about 6 months ago now. The poor thing looked much worse for the wear. Seemed to have just lost a battle with a mighty Pokemon it played a prank on. I fed Hoopa a fresh-baked donut and it perked up straight away. Excuse me. It stuck by my side ever since and helped me visit hyperspace as well. Whoa, so your donuts were so tasty they unlocked Hoopa's inner power? I guess people in Pokemon meet for a reason, even if we're not their trainers. Okay, my turn to pick an exhibit. Follow me. All right. Wait, Miss Karina. Time for a sip of coffee from my festive Santa mug, where it looks like I'm drinking his brains. That's good Hawaiian coffee right there. That's my favorite blend right there. Okay. Where'd they go? Back downstairs. Lucario statue. Check out this painting, Ansha. What is that place? It's called the Tower of Mastery. I trained there for ages. Did you always know you wanted to be a Pokemon trainer, Miss Karina? Not exactly. When I was a kid, my parents were super busy, kind of like yours, Ansha. I hung out with my grandpa a lot and naturally started to follow in his footsteps. That's how I ended up becoming a trainer. Is our conversation about whether you want to be a trainer weighing on you? I suppose so. It's mostly to do with my dear mama. I look up to her so very much, so I'd love to be able to gift her with that fine Pokemon. But if I became a trainer, I worry I'd never live up to the standard she set. Well, maybe not. As long as you do what you really want, she'll be happy for you. That's what my grandpa wanted for me anyway. Although he does sometimes sigh and ask what happened to the quiet little kid that I used to be. Haha. Goodness. Either way, you're really amazing, Ansha. Even if you aren't a trainer, you've befriended a Pokemon like Hoopa, and that's really something. Anyway, I think I'm all museumed out. Should we head back to the Blue District and visit Cafe Soleil? Yes, please. Cafe Soleil. Well, that was very exciting. I'm glad that that mission was part of the game. I was fully educated on the lore of Pokemon, and now I'll never be the same. Base Doomslayer says there's currently 1,025 official distinct Pokemon and 1,164 if you count all variations as separate designs. A far, far distance from where we started in the 90s with 150 Pokemon. That is correct. Absolutely. All right, Cafe Soleil. Welcome, may I help you? So this is Cafe Soleil. What a lovely looking place. I'll order for us. Go ahead and grab a seat. Okay. Look what they got. So they got a bunch of, are those macarons? Oh, I'm blocking them. Hold on. I'm blocking the food. Sorry. Obviously, we want to see what they're eating. I mean, come on, look. So it's like a stack of macarons, I think they're called. And it looks like butter cookies. I don't know what that one is to the right. The one that's, like, not the macarons, not the butter cookies. I don't know what that third one is. A scone or something? I'm not sure what that is on top of it. Looks good. Cafe fare in France, I guess. That's the kind of stuff they eat there, I guess. I don't know. I've never been to France. But it looks good to me. Okay. Do you take your coffee with sugar, Ansha? I'll try without. That's how my dear mama takes hers. This is the flavor mama loves so much. I may need to wait and approach it again when I'm a bit more grown up. Your Soleil blend is looking real good to me. Trade you for my Moo Moo milk tea? If you don't mind that, I've already taken a sip. Deal. You don't want to know what she did with the tea. Let me guess, Hoopa. You're thinking you'd rather have one of Ansha's donuts than this stuff? Pee-hya-hya. You get an amazing boost of power whenever you eat one of Ansha's donuts, right? Even so, you took a licking from some amazing Pokemon before Ansha found you. And then you went and took Ansha into hyperspace with you. I guess I'm just now realizing how glad we should be that she came back unharmed. Are they all in the game? The Pokemon? No. There's no way there's over 1,100 Pokemon. This is a game that's very limited selection. It's not even one of the major outings in Pokemon, so they probably don't even have a full gen, I would think, right? Jane, what did you miss? Nothing. We went to the museum. looked at a bunch of art, and now we're having coffee at a cafe. I'm serious. That's what we've been doing for the last 15 minutes in the game. So nothing. You missed absolutely nothing. Okay. We wouldn't be able to do any of our survey work in hyperspace Lumiose without you two. If things get rough, ask us for help. We got to take care of you. Let's keep up the good work for all of Lumiose's sake. Okay. When you think about it, what Ansha's doing is way more impressive than just being a trainer. Right, DSP? It's definitely impressive, of course. Thank you for saying so. Looking back, it was reckless of me to dive headlong into hyperspace Lumiose, but when Hoopa pried open that distortion, I simply couldn't fight my curiosity. Yeah, that's human nature. Who wouldn't try to peek through and see what's on the other side? You do the same, right, DSP? I'd totally peek. I knew it. Wow, I lost track of time chatting. I bet we'll hear from Corbeau pretty soon, huh? Most likely, as much as I hate for our fun to end, we'd better return to Hotel Z. Okay. Okay. So, return to Hotel Z. Yeah, we still don't have... Yeah, we still have to follow the story. We can't do anything new until we advance the story, so let's do that. 230. Nicholas says he went on Google and says there's 230 Pokemon in this game. It's a good amount. Okay. The gang's all back. How was playing Taurus for a change? Oh, it was lovely. What a luxurious way to pass the time. Lucky you. I wish I could have tagged along. You can visit the museum and go to cafes literally anytime you want. You just don't get it, Naveen. I guess we got more important things to talk about. Did I ever bother with Pokemon Go? I did base Doomslayer when it was brand new. I played it locally here, and there was a good amount of like Poke Centers and things based around like businesses and building locations. I played it, I want to say, man, I'm trying to remember, probably like 3 months, 4 months, and it kind of culminated. I actually took a trip to Seattle and walked around Seattle playing it to see, you know, what kind of Pokemon could be found and stuff like that. And I actually made a video about it on my KO Gaming channel at the time. That was 2016. And then after that, like, basically I just lost interest. It just stopped being interesting because it was just kind of more of the same every day. There wasn't really, like, special things going on in the game or whatever. I don't know if that's changed and they have events and special things now, but back then, it was very basic. So I didn't really care that much. After just a few months of messing with it, I kind of got bored with it. I never continued with it. So... Okay. Indeed, well done not derailing the conversation. Well, we have something for you, Ansha. Whatever could it be? Look at my apron. It's emblazoned with our logo. Just a little something we whipped up while you were out of town. Or on the town, I should say. Welcome to Team MZ, Ansha. Thank you, thank you. I'm so pleased to be matching with everyone at last. How come only Ansha gets to go? Can't you sew one into my outfit too? The Megastones all over your clothes wouldn't leave much space to work with, Karina. Oh, true. These Megastones are symbols of my bonds with my Pokemon. I'll never take them off. Logo or no-go, Karina, you're part of Team MZ too. So it was a complete filler arc, just like in an anime or a manga. It was completely superfluous to anything important, but they wanted to squeeze it in there. Okay. So Jade is asking if he can name a Pokemon today. So here's the deal. During my Pokemon streams, if anyone does a $20 contribution, they have the ability to either name a Pokemon, bring a Pokemon permanently into the party for that stream, or both. Okay? It's been a popular thing during my Pokemon Legends ZA playthrough. Earlier, someone did a 2,000 kick on kick and said, I'd like to give the ability to name a Pokemon either to Poxy or Jade, whoever's here first. Well, Poxy was here, but Poxy's not here anymore. Like, Poxy was here when I was doing the podcast, but they left. So, as long as that's okay, then yes, Jade, you should be able to name a Pokemon, but I don't even know if that person who did the 2,000 kicks is still here. So, I don't know. Like, if Poxy's not here and they're not here, I might just default and say, yes, Jade can name a Pokemon. But I don't think anyone's here right now. They were all here much earlier, hours ago for the podcast. So there you go. Okay. What was that? Did you all hear that? Sounded like it came from the strategy meeting room. We better see what that was. Go check the room, DSP. Wait, why me? Of course, I gotta go check. No one seems to be here. I guess we got ghosts. Please don't start. What's wrong? Getting flashbacks to Rouge Mega Battle? Come on, Naveen, you're not actually scared. Oh, whoa. Good luck. Yeah. This Gulpin must have come from hyperspace Lumios, right? Yeah, I know Emma's been dealing with cases where Pokemon mysteriously appear. I think this Gulpin probably turned up the same way. Yeesh, I bet Pokemon will pop up like this all over the city if we don't take care of things. What shall we do about our Gulpin guest? I wonder if the tasty smell of Chef Anja's donuts lured it here. I suppose it could just live here, couldn't it? AZ let Pokemon stay here after all, and I'm willing to forget the scare that it gave me. Hello again, Helpful Squad. Sorry for the holdup. We've gone over the data from your missions, and we learned something big. I need our rogue... Is it Rogue or Rouge? It could be either, right? I need our Rouge Mega Evolution Task Force over here pronto, all three of you. Wow, you're a task force now. You're going to go, Tawny? Obviously. Lita, Naveen, can you two hold down the fort and look after Ansha? It's Rogue Mega Evolution Pokemon, right? But there's a Rouge District. So there's Rogue Pokemon, Rouge District, and they're spelled the same. So it confuses you on the fly and you don't know which word you're trying to say. We definitely owe Corbeau an in-person visit after all the data crunching he's done. Let's go. Okay. Habib Gaming, how are you, man? Good to see you. Haven't seen you for a while. Hopefully you're doing well and happy holidays to you. Ah, okay. Jade says Big Arbok Randy. Oh, Jade, do you want Randy back in the party? You want to do that? Would you like Randy back in the party? We haven't had Randy in the party for like a month. Let's see where our Arbok is. This is a level 60 Arbok. Oh, you know what we could do? We could use this level 60 Alpha Arbok instead of Randy. It would be much easier to level him up. If you wanted, we could just name that one Randy too. Like, there'd be no problem with that. Do you want to do that, Jade? Maybe we should do that. I think that would work. And then we could work with them too and actually use them. What do you think, Jay? Who do we replace? So Arbok is poison. Let's see. Fire and Ghost, Fairy, Rock and Fairy. Oh, you know what? We'd probably replace Phil because that's our duplicate. Yeah. Okay, let's do it, Jay. That sounds good. There we go. And we can name it Randy. So now we have a higher level one. Oops. Oops. This thing's touchy. I barely grazed the thumbstick and the thing jumps. Oh no. Oh, it's doing it again. I can never name a Pokemon without making a mistake. Okay. What moves does it have? So currently it has Earthquake, Haze. Use your cloaks in a dark haze. Pokemon touched by the haze have their stat changes reverted. Leech Life and Poison Jab. I want to go with Gunk Shot over Poison Jab. Oh, you know, I'll get rid of Haze. Crunch is just okay. That's about it. Let's see if we have any good TMs. Crunch, which is a dark type. Crunch the targets and could lower its defense. That's not bad because it lowers defense is pretty good if it works. Ooh, Sludge Bomb. That's better than poison jab. It's bigger damage. Yeah, okay. Let's give it sludge bomb. Iron Tail is good. I like Iron Tail. That's it. I'm gonna go with that. Two poison and earth, or excuse me, a ground and a steel. Let's go with that. Sadly, I don't think we have any candies left. Didn't we use them all last stream? No, we have a bunch of extra larges. Whoa, I went up to 80. Oh, crap. I over-leveled him. Well, I guess we're using him. We over-leveled him. He's my strongest Pokemon now. Oopsie. All right, well, I guess Randy's going to get some use. I don't think that we have the Arbok Stone. Is there an Arbok Mega Evolution Stone? I don't know if there is. I'm pretty sure we don't have one. If anyone knows if there is one or isn't, please let me know. Matt says, would you consider in the future moving your face cam to the left of the screen? People who watch on TV and chat can't see your face cam because it covers chat. Well, here's the thing. I could do that. I would have to reverse the camera because then it would look like I'm looking at the game, okay? I usually leave the camera here for good reason. Most games, this is a good spot. For most games, this doesn't block anything. For a lot of games, they leave their menus on the left-hand side of the screen, and it blocks a lot of data and information. So I've tried over this year to try to figure out what's the sweet spot to put the camera. This seems to have been it, but I could also adjust on the fly. How many of you actually watch on a TV, like the TV app, and I'm blocking chat? Is this a thing for a lot of people, guys? Demolition Daddy says, this is actually a really good spot if you're watching on mobile. Do you see my point about YouTube? I just want to, I know we're derailing for a second. They are so inconsistent. So if you're watching this stream on a PC, if you're watching it on the mobile app, or you're watching it on the TV app, you get 3 completely different experiences. The chat's in a different spot. The layout's different. Why can't they just be consistent? So now I'm a streamer. Who do I help? Do I help the viewer who's on the PC, the mobile device, or the TV? You know what I mean? Like, no matter what, someone gets screwed because they have this inconsistency. Is it really that hard? Anyway, I know it's frustrating. So hopefully it looks right. If this is a problem and there's a lot of people who agree, I wouldn't be against changing it. Okay, just let me know. The Waller says, you know, I actually don't really like Pokemon games, but watching you play it is fun. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you, Waller. Jade says, can Lit Randy new name chat choose? I don't know what you mean, Jade. You mean like give Randy another name? Can you, how many times can you rename a Pokemon actually? Apparently, we could do it again. I don't know if there's a, oh crap, I didn't want to do that. Cancel. I don't know if there's a limit to how many times you can rename a Pokemon or whatever. If we didn't want to name it Randy, we could name it something else. I figured you would want Randy because we were trying to get like that, you know, Randy Orton back into the game. What? Now, wait a minute. What is this side mission? A side mission just appeared. There's a new side mission that appeared inside Hotel Z. Huh. For this Gulpin dude. Gulpin is sitting atop the small table. Oh yes, our Gulpin guest. Lita believed it was lured by the tantalizing aroma of my donuts, no? Perhaps you could be so kind as to share a donut with him? Our gluttonous Gulpin. Oh, Jade says, I mean the level 26 one. Oh, you mean rename the other Arbok? I mean, we could. I don't think it really affects anything because he's so low level, we're not going to be able to use him again, you know? You want to give Gulpin a donut? Okay. I have a crappy one right here. Give him the crappy donut. He looks super satisfied. He gave you a charty berry. Okay. How delightful. Our Gulpin guest looks quite pleased. Why don't you continue to feed Gulpin whenever you have donuts you don't need? So, I wonder what happens if you keep feeding this thing. Right now, there's no mission on him. I don't really get it. Can we make some more donuts? Now she has... Oh, yeah. You can now make even better donuts. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. Let's do it. So, let's do a crazy one. Let's do 5 berries. So, Persim, Lum, Citrus, Hondu, and Qualat. All right. A 5-berry order. Oh, look at that. The Hondu Jam Donut. Decidedly tart, topped with a confiture of stewed Hondu berries. 25 boost and 780 calories, so... Alright. There we go. It's another new one. Kelpsy Cream. I don't think we have enough. No, we don't. Well, we could do one more. It's kind of the same. Persim Cream. Not as good. Okay. Okay, there we are. So now we have to go to Rust Syndicate, talk to Corbeau, and hopefully this unlocks the next leg of the story. Hopefully. There we go. Jordy's Cave says this game is definitely for girls. Well, you would know. All right, let's continue. What's up, Bruce Loves Julie? Pokemon's going chill and fun and good today so far. We're trying to advance the plot. So we're pushing all these story missions. There you are. Let's skip the how you do you do's. That distortion above what used to be Prism Tower continues to confound us. Okay. All this research, we're still in the dark about that massive whatever it is. You got a lot on your plate. Maybe, but it's not all bad news. After poring over all the data, we've come up with a theory about Hyperspace Lumiose itself. We think Hyperspace Lumiose is sort of a big melange of subconscious thoughts. I don't think I get it. It's a little difficult for me to even explain, truth be told. Philippe, fill him in. Well, to elaborate on the boss's summary, the degree to which Hyperspace Lumiose resembles parts of our city made us suspicious. So we went looking through our survey data to see if we could find a cause for the resemblance. We've come to suspect that it's not Lumiose itself being reflected per se, but rather memories of it. In other words, the subconscious. Thanks for the crash course, Philippe. We're not through analyzing yet. Who knows? Maybe it's a reflection of the subconscious of people and Pokemon. There's a lot more we need to learn, which means you've got a lot more surveying to do. If Hyperspace Lumiose keeps expanding at this rate, there's no telling what havoc might occur. So we've got this, no worries. Good, because Team MZ is pretty much all we can count on. Don't get overconfident. It's still tough in there. Use experience candies if you find hyperspace to beef up your Pokemon if you need to. Our Pokemon don't seem to get experience points from defeating Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumiose. That'll help. Thanks, Corbeau. So Jade says, I watch YouTube on PC, chat. And there it looks okay. When I watch it on TV, it's not easy to see the chat. So you're right. So yeah, definitely stupid YouTube being different in each version is dumb. Like, there's no way that I could actually make my stream work for everyone because they're different no matter how you watch. I mean, that's just stupidity. Why can't they just get one way for everything to be? Very annoying. Well, again, I apologize, everyone. If ever they get their act together and they do it one way, I'd easily change my stream so it works for everyone, but it seems like there's just no way to do it. Okay. Guess we better order up some donuts from Chef Ansha. Well, we just made 3. These ought to be of some help in your research, DSP. 20 Ultra Balls. All right. Good luck out there. All right, so we're off to try to do more research, so we got to go and get to the other side. We got to break on through to the other side. All right, let's catch some Pokemon. Like, I don't know what this guy is. This one looks like it's tougher, huh? We should probably do the easier ones first. There's a ton that we haven't done. A ton of Pokemon we haven't caught. Look. Sheesh, I don't know what any of these are, actually. It's telling you the types. Yeah, I don't know. All right, where are we? Let's do a close one. We're right here. Let's do this one next to us. Whatever this is. It says it's fire type. Let's see what this one is. It's in the wild zone. Yes, this is the DLC. It's called Mega Dimension, and we're about to enter the Mega Dimension right now. Okay, what do we gotta do? We have to destroy floating Pokeballs, catch wild Pokemon, and destroy patches of brambles. Brambles need... Ah! Brambles need fire. Hold on. Do I have any... Oh, here we go. Let's get Arthur out. I don't want that. We're not catching them. Nope, we're still not catching them. Damn it. Oh, because it's the regular Pokeball. No wonder. I'm using the wrong Pokeballs. I don't know why I selected a regular Pokeball. Okay, we got it. So we need to find patches of brambles to destroy. Of which we found none yet. We need to find floating Pokeballs. We have to catch more Pokemon. That one disappeared. Did you see that? Okay. Okay. I haven't seen any brambles anywhere. Do we have a fighting type at all? No. So I can't even get to that floating Pokeball. Wow, this is an annoying one. We're almost halfway done, and we haven't done any of the challenge stuff because this is a super annoying one. Why did they make this one so incredibly annoying? Okay. Where the hell are the brambles? I don't see any brambles anywhere. So I don't see how we could do that. I don't see any floating Pokeballs either. I got one. How do we get up the building? Because they're probably all on the rooftops then. We gotta find a way up the building fast. Here it is. Here we go. Okay, let's go. Hopefully we can find brambles up here. Where the hell are all these brambles? There's literally no brambles here. Okay. Okay, there's another Pokeball. Maybe we could do the Pokeball challenge if we have time. I'm trying. So there's a challenge to destroy brambles, and there's no brambles anywhere on the stage. What the hell did they do that for? That's idiotic. I need more Pokeballs. I don't see, there's one. Can I get down there? I have to climb here. Running out of time. There's been no brambles, right? I'm not crazy. I haven't seen a single one. Okay. Could you please hit this? What are you doing? Okay, we need to find one more Pokeball, yeah. And we have very little time to do it. There's one. Sludge bombing. Okay, we did it. But as for patches of brambles, I haven't seen a single bramble anywhere. Yet they give me a challenge to destroy brambles. How am I supposed to do that? Look, there's none. At least we got 2 out of 3 done. But this is pretty stupid. I feel like they screwed up and definitely didn't test this DLC well. If they're having you do a challenge that doesn't exist, like, how am I supposed to do it? I guess 2 out of 3 ain't bad, but I sure would have liked the bonus Pokeball, and now I can't get it. Look, no brambles anywhere at all. Look, none. Literally none anywhere. What the heck? Yeah, they completely screwed this up, so they have challenges that are completely undoable. I mean, that's pretty bad, isn't it? Yeah, there were no brambles in the whole stage. So I did 2 out of 3. It sucks. I wanted to do 3 out of 3 so I get the bonus ball, but it's not possible. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. What do we want to do next? Let's do this one. Straight ahead. Every one of you are enjoying the chill vibes of Pokemon Legends ZA today. Please support the stream in some way. Easiest way to do that would definitely be to like the stream. All right? If you haven't liked the stream yet and you're watching live, please do. If you're watching this video on demand, please like the video. Please leave comments. Let me know what you think. Do you like the DLC? Do you have criticisms for it? Let me know. All right? That helps the channel, just simply commenting. All right? If you're here live today and you'd like to support the stream, that'd be amazing if you did. There's many ways to support, including if you're on YouTube, you could do a super chat. You become a member of the channel. You could give some memberships to your fellow viewer. If you're on Kick, you could send some kicks my way, or you could become a paid subscriber, or you could give some subscriptions to your fellow viewer. Or if you're watching, no matter how you're watching, you can actually tip by using the tip command, by !tip in the chat right now. If you're watching on demand, look at the description of the video. There'll be a link there for my PayPal. All that stuff is greatly appreciated, all right? And listen, this has been a very long, very successful playthrough of Pokemon Legends ZA. You know, we went right into the DLC because you guys have been so awesome. And I would love to continue that with this DLC. Please engage and support with the content if you haven't yet. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. So, destroy floating Pokeballs, pick up sparkling items, destroy patches of brambles. Again? Again with the brambles? Well, are there going to be brambles? I hope that there's brambles. I mean, here, I'll grab all these items. Look, there's sludge. There's a Pokeball. Who has water? He does. Now we can destroy the Pokeball. Well, I don't see any brambles as of yet. We're just getting items and destroying Pokeballs right now. Any items? No. Here's an item. Oh, this is a new one. We don't have this guy, a Mastiff. Nice, we caught it. We caught the Mastiff. There's a Pokeball. Let's get it, and then let's climb. Here we go. La 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 la. No Pokeball down there, just some items it looks like. Okay. We won't stress about that. More Mastiffs there. There's an item right there. Can we just get them by running this way? Look. Boom. 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 We need one more. Oh, we can't reach that one from here? Shoot. We probably got to reach it from the other side. Nice. Okay. 3 out of 5 floating Pokeballs. We got the items right now. Here's another one. Okay. We need one more floating Pokeball, but there's still no brambles. So this might be a game issue, a game bug, because they're telling me to do things that don't exist. Like, what am I supposed to do here? What am I expected to do? Here we go. There's literally no brambles. Like, we could go, I guess, drop to the ground and see, but I certainly don't see any. No, there's rocks. You can see what's down there. There's rocks. There's another Pokeball. No, there's no brambles. So they... Oh, wait, there's some brambles. Okay, here we go. Nice, we found them. So you know what it is? There must be one single spot where you can get them. Nice. We did it. So now, where is the hidden Pokeball? The bonus ball. That's not it. Is that it? No, the bonus ball's golden, right? So we have to find where the bonus ball is. What's the next Pokemon I'd like to see in Smash Brothers? How about this guy with the friggin' blade arms? He'd be pretty cool. I'm not seeing it. Are you guys seeing the bonus ball anywhere? Oh, here it is. Nice. Ah! That's excellent, because we're getting a bunch of berries. Yep, that's what we needed. We needed a bunch of berries. Sweet. So I guess now we really have nothing else to do but just run around and grab extra items. So we'll just break everything. We actually did this challenge pretty fast. Alright. What's this guy's name? This, like, Knight Pokemon? It's Ghost Fire Knight, or whatever. I don't know what his name is. He's cool, though. I like him. Nice. Okay. Yeah, remember, we gotta keep gathering the berries in order to make the donuts, or else we can't actually keep going into these areas. Let's just drop down here. Look at all these to break. Broke them all, one charge. That was sick. Bitch a blade. Ah! Flame charge it. Nice. There was a ball over here, right? Pokeball? I thought there was. There it is. Well, there we go. You got it. Nice, more hyper berries. Jade is happy to see Randy back. I'm glad that you're happy, Jade. We're only using this guy right now because we needed the fire to burn the brambles, but we'll definitely have Randy back now. I mean, Randy's my highest ranked Pokemon now, which is pretty funny. Okay. Accidentally leveled him. Too much. Okay. Wow, we had a ton of time for this run. Jeez. We're gonna end up breaking everything. Damn! We're gonna have a lot of Mega Shards, which is good because there was a few Mega Stones we couldn't buy. We couldn't afford them. So this will certainly help us buy some more. We might have done like everything. Is there anything else to do? Look, we didn't climb this yet. Let's see what's over here. Well, that sucked. It's Cerulege. Cerulege is the name of the Pokemon. Cool. So it's like Cerulean, right? But it's Cerulege. Cerulege. It's not Cerulean, it's Cerulege. How in the heck do I get across? Huh. Huh. I don't know. How would I get across? Maybe just fall and float like this? I overshot it. Oh, no, I got it. I think that's it. There's no other items here, so we got everything. Randy, come on. Let's run. We're looking for items. I don't see any more. I think we might have done everything. I think we actually cleared the entire rift. Yeah, we did, didn't we? We got every item. Look, there's nothing left. Oh, wait, there's a few more right there if we have time. Right there. We did, we cleared it. So how do we leave? Is there a way to leave early if you've done everything? Because look, we did everything. Oh wait, there's a little bit down here. There we go. Damn. Oh, there's a ball here? Crap, do we have time? Nice. You get more berries. No, actually, yeah, we did. We get the experience candies and berries from that ball. Okay. All right. Now I think we got everything. So now we just got to wait for time to run out, I guess. There's another item. Oh, my God. Nope. Didn't catch it. Oh, come on. Hurry up. Get over here. Hurry up, Randy. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Yeah, yes, it counted. We got it at the last second. More candies. Okay. Nice. Chaotic, but we got like a ton of items, right? A ton. Cool. All right, well, that worked out. That certainly was a big success. This guy's staring at me. All right, let's keep going. What are we at right now? We're at 4,400, so we still have a lot to do. Dang, we're gonna have to make a lot more donuts, but at least we're getting the berries to do it. So this one we already got. Yeah, let's not do that one again. Okay, here's the new Pokemon. We don't know what kind this is. Let's go find out what it is. Do 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 do. Oh, stop it with the super balls. I don't even know where that meme came from. You know there's no such thing as a super ball in this game. Stop that foolishness. All the way around here. Oh my god, so far. All right, I should have just teleported. I didn't realize this was this far. Oh, because I went the wrong way. This is it right here. Oops. I walked right by it. I was looking at the wrong thing on the map. Oh, let's do this one instead. It's closer. Oh, it's inside. Dang, back to Wild Area 2. Oh, this is annoying. I gotta go all the way around. I gotta go all the way around this area. Freaking Magikarp jumping out at me. G-Man, yeah. Sadly, YouTube's notification system doesn't work. Even if you check the bell or whatever that people say to do, it still doesn't work. So I am always streaming, usually starting between 11 to 11:30 a.m. all the way through to like 4 p.m. Pacific time. And then on night streams, it's usually 7 p.m. till around like 10 p.m. Pacific time. And that's almost every day. You know, I stream 5 to 6 days a week. So that's my schedule. You could always check my schedule on the post page or on my X account. But typically that's when I'm streaming. I would never rely on YouTube to send out messages. They really do not send out messages appropriately that I'm streaming or ever. Like, it just doesn't work. The whole system of notifications just doesn't work. It never did. Okay. Floating Pokeballs, catch poison-type Pokemon, and again, destroy Brambles. Are you kidding? These guys aren't poison-type. Here's a Pokeball, our first. Is there one up there? Oh, there's a giant one up there. Let's get this one. This one will have a lot of berries in it. We have way less time this time. Instead of 8 minutes, we only have 5. So we're going to have to be faster. We probably won't have time for optional stuff. I don't think these guys are poison. No, I don't think so. There's another Pokeball right there. Let's get it. Maybe the poison ones are on the rooftops. Here we go. Good job. You missed completely. What is he doing? Okay, that's 3. There's another one. Where did he go? He seriously walked off the ledge for no reason. Why does he keep doing that? Okay, that's 4. Oh no, we did it. It was only 3. Cool. Alright, so now we have to find the poison-type Pokemon, which might be on the rooftops or in the center. We haven't found them yet. These guys are not poison-type. And we're looking for Brambles. It's probably on the rooftops. Let's just go up. I found the Brambles. No, I want Phantom Force. I used Phantom Force by accident. I want a Flame Charge. There we are. Okay. These are the poison type. Toxel. It's 2. We need 1 more. So I guess we got to keep running around till we find more. Oh, there's more. Okay, we did it. Oh, we maxed it. Excellent. Oh, yes, I know. Gyarados. We already have 2 different Gyarados that we've caught during this playthrough. First one I got relatively early. I just evolved a Magikarp right away from the beginning. All right, so the good news is, once again, complete success here. So we have time to get some optional stuff. There's a floating Pokeball right there. Nice. Anyway, let's get Arbok out here so we can actually use a projectile to hit this thing. There we go. That was much better. All right, Arbok, do your job. Jade says, John Cena's now done. Randy, Ray, AJ, Brock, and Punk are staying in WWE. Are they for now? I mean, let's be honest. They're all probably approaching the age where they're going to retire soon, right? Like, they've all been there for so long. And I get it. They're considered legends and fan favorites. But at some point, you know, these guys got to move on. Okay. Ice beam. There we go. There we go. All right. So we've done good. We're just, you know, optionally breaking as much as we can. Maybe we can get one more broken here. Let's see. Nice. And now we're out of time. Cool. All right, that's 2 clean sweeps right there that we did. Oh, man. It is time to split the part. It appears I've been playing for over an hour, so it is time to split our part here. Let's get out of the wild zone. Wonder what we'll do next. We could do this one. We're going to do this one. We got a fast travel. We'll try this one. Fairy type? We'll try the fairy type. Okay. No, the stones are not Pokemon. Those are these kind of stones. Hyper stones, I think they're called. And you break those to get Mega Evolution shards. And you can use those to buy stones that evolve your Pokemon to, like, Mega Evolution levels. So, you need to break them because you can buy things with what you get when you break them, basically. So. All right. Here's another one. All right, what we'll probably do here, let's pause and split the part. Actually, you know what? I should save. How are we doing? 7,400. So we're roughly halfway to our next level of the story. We'll keep going into these and grabbing more Pokemon and go from there. All right, guys, thank you for chilling and enjoying Pokemon Legends ZA. I hope you're still liking it. Again, if you are, please engage. Like the videos, like the streams, leave comments. I'll see you in the next part.